this music is high. My name is Cadium, and welcome to the presentation of this epic clan war, friendly clan war between Boreal eSports and Miraculous Gaming. We are just about to start game number 1. I'll be running this clan war for Boreal, so please bear with me. There is no delay on the stream. Microphone isn't picking up, like, I don't know how many. Okay, no, it looks good. So guys, I haven't had that much time. It's okay, it's best of 7. Haven't had a whole lot of time to spread the word about this clan war. I know it has been sent out by the folks from Boreal out on Facebook. I'll just tweet real quick, and if you head on my Twitter account, twitter.com/BRLCadium, I would be really happy if you guys could retweet. Warming up, guys. If you could retweet this, what I'm about to send about this clan war underway. Clan war detected. Boreal eSports versus Miraculous Gaming. Doesn't look like they have a Twitter account. MirG. Let's just put it like this. Alright, go, go, go. The tweet has been sent. Seems like we're getting some retweets. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry, we're just setting up the first game. Once it's underway, we'll have a lot of time to discuss. It seems we're going to be having a PvP to start up with. Hu Shang is going to be the player for Boreal. 4 Kenji is for Miraculous Gaming, and Hu Shang is talking to me. I've got to beat 4 players in 55 minutes. I guess he's got to leave at some point. Okay, well, PvP is a good place sometimes. Alright, let's hit the chat. Thank you guys for your retweets. That's much appreciated. And it seems we have an active chat. Do we? I think my chat is down. Anyway, if you guys could type in there, I will be in touch with you guys as there is no delay. Alright, good. And we are set. We are starting up the first game. Miraculous Gaming versus Boreal eSports here tonight. A best of 7 all-kill format with, from what I can understand, the map pool from last season instead of... So the dream isn't real tonight. And we enter game number 1. Yes, right here. And spawning up in the upper right corner of Overgrowth is our Boreal eSports player. He's rocking the yellow Protoss, Mr. Hushang. And his opponent, spawning in the bottom left corner, for Miraculous Gaming, it is 4Kenji. May just call him Kenji for the sake of simplicity, and because I love that word. Don't you love Japanese characters? Japanese syllables. I tried learning Japanese once. That's such a random fact. Yeah, I learned the whole hiragana. Well, the whole hiragana syllables, I think there's 126 of them. You guys can confirm that. But kanji, I mean, there's like thousands of them. Most adult Japanese people don't even know them all. It's so when they get really complicated kanjis in the newspapers, for instance, they write down the word split up in syllables. I think it's beneath or right above the kanji. Anyway, enough with the random Japanese facts. Kenji versus Hushang is live. Hushang, first of our players to scout. He went a little bit on the left here, trying to scout proxies. I guess this is a common spot for proxy gates, but we've seen higher than that. We've seen all the way up behind the mineral line. It's least effective, but it's, as you can see, less likely to be scouted. For Kenji, I think he dodged. The probe was seen by Hushang. I'm sorry if you guys hear that. And by the way, I want to go. Well, let's deal with this as the first game unfolds. I just got home from work, like literally a few minutes ago, and I haven't eaten in many hours. So I have food right in front of me. So I apologize if you hear me eating at some point during this clan war, because I'm really freaking hungry. And there's food right in my face, and I can't eat it right now. I just can't. I can't eat. Oh my god. So both of these players just going for the safer builds. They're rocking one gas. 2 gases though for Hushang. One of them is still only has 2 workers on it, mining it off. So I don't know what kind of advantage. I don't know if that's on purpose, because usually. And he stopped producing? He's gonna go for an expand or something? I don't know. Oh my god, no, this is gonna be pressure. Of course, I'm selecting the 2 gates. Oh my god, he's coming in with 4 probes? Okay. And there is aggression on 4Kenji's side of things as well. There are already probes here helping out, blocking the Zealot here. 2 Stalkers are on the field. They're already hitting off this Stalker. And 4Kenji is in full retreat mode. This pressure is failing for him right now. Hushang has to be very careful with this Stalker here. You don't want to lose health points for nothing. There is, however, another proxy pylon here for 4Kenji, who is going for the 4 gate, and I believe this should be held. I mean, Hushang has the high ground. 4Kenji has to make a move right now. Oh my god, if he gets a mothership core, that's so big! It's gigantic! And now, the only thing that could possibly go wrong for Hushang has gone wrong. He's got a third gateway, but no warp gate technology just yet. He lost the mothership core, so there isn't any photon overcharge available. And that is a big problem, because now 4Kenji has enough stalkers to reinforce with the zealots only. Hushang has to pull the probes. He's gonna try to surround from the back. Kiting with the stalkers is for Kenji. Meanwhile, he's losing all of his zealots, and suddenly it's six stalkers versus 5. Two of them are really low, but doesn't manage to kill one, and this one survives as well. Hushang is going to have to be very efficient here with his units. He's getting another reinforcement round here with another stalker. None of these guys are losing any unit, but now finally the stalkers are falling down for Kenji, and Hushang may be able to get ahead of this. No, not even. Let's see here. There were more reinforcements, and Hushang actually had pulled a lot of probes to defend this. I just now realized he had only 8 left, was completely out of money, and there goes the first game, going to the hands of Miraculous Gaming for Kenji, rocking the 4-gate, rocking the 4 gates, takes game number 1. And I'm gonna, oh my god, my microphone is so... Is the sound alright, guys? GG's, yeah, good games. Oh, we've got a few more viewers. I have no idea if we are on Team Liquid right now. I do not have the access to that. If anybody is listening, maybe Halter. If you guys could get an admin from Boreal to check this out. I don't have the password for Team Liquid, and I believe that would help us a lot getting more viewers, of course. And I have pasta here. Let me just take a bite. I'm sorry, guys. I have to. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this for hours. And that's also another reason why you guys are probably wondering why I don't have the webcam on. I'm right here. I swear to God, I'm right here. Hang on, let me just find this. There you go. I'm right here. What's up, guys? I'm just not gonna put the webcam on as I'm eating, because you'll just see my face like eating. And that's not very nice to see on a stream, so I'll just keep it nice and dark as we wait for game number 2 to who's our second player? Oh my god. I'm the one running this. As we are waiting for, well, myself, just... Okay, hang on. We are supposed to have... I think it's going to be... Alright. So Miraculous Gaming already a quarter of the way. Death End, I always mess up these two. I think he's a Protoss, right? Yeah, he is. And he got his Grandmaster. Congrats, man. Alright, so we're gonna play merry-go-round. Not merry-go-round. Merry-go-round. I don't remember. Oh, Crux. No, that's not the one. Alright, ladder edition. So we're going to invite our friends here for Kenji. Let's just switch it up here. That requires a little bit more micro than I would have expected originally. I used to do it pretty often. I'll get back. I'll get used to it. So freeze has declined. I think they're running 2 clan wars at a time. Alright, so the invite is sent. It's coming through. Grabbing a few bites before this starts, by the way, guys, so I don't talk a lot, but I'm right here. It seems we're having a little bit of trouble inviting Death End to the party. Do. Intermission. I would gladly put this song on, but I can't. We are on TL. Good. Perfect. Excellent. Sound is fine. Thank you, sir. So sound is fine means you can hear me speak but not eat. That's good. I guess. So he's back on. Let's invite Mr. Death End. And it's lagging. I can see it's lagging whenever I'm trying to... Oh, okay. Good work. It works. Good luck, have fun, good game. And game number 2 is starting. Death End selected merry-go-round as our second map. And I'll wait for this. Yep, there you go. I'll just update the score real quick. Miraculous Gaming ahead 1-0 against Boreal eSports. Kenji rocking a sick 4-8 in this first PvP. Death End is confident he can win. Let's see what he can do about this guy. Spawning in the top right corner for Miraculous Gaming is our winner. Winner of last game for Kenji. And his opponent from Boreal eSports. As I said, he's confident he can get this game. I do believe it's his first match. I always mess up Death End and oh my goodness. We have 2 players with very similar names. I do believe it's his first Clan War match, official Clan War match with us. Hasn't been there for a whole lot of time, but still, we know him pretty well. He's been on the scene for a while here in Quebec. It's Death End! And this is a PvP. So we'll have a lot to talk about, but not right now. What I want to see though is if we'll have another 4-gate setup by Kenji. If it's a go-to build, or maybe he'll think that Death End doesn't expect it, and he'll just straight up go for a second 4-gate. And Death End goes, nah, he's not gonna do the 4-gate twice, like not twice in a row in a Clan War. You don't do that. Kenji going for double gas. Death End going for 1 gas only, adding on the second pylon before the second gas, which is not the case for Kenji. There it goes, as you can see. Scouting information will be Death End. We'll be going to Death End's first, as he sees the gateway completing. A little bit of a harass here. No, yeah. So I guess there was a little bit of delay. I didn't see the minerals. I don't know if he could have put it down, the Cyber Core, before, but there is a 5 or 6 second delay, and as you know, in eye-level PvP, 4 or 5 seconds delays can change the whole game. Like, if you can't warp a sentry at this very second you need it, it could be a game. But still, it's only 5 seconds, right? Right. So, second gateway in the making for Kenji, scouted by Death End. On Kenji's side, well, he hasn't scouted anything yet, and we've got a lot of gas coming through for Death End. Wonder what he's up with that. He's got a second gateway of his own. No, my bad. I haven't said anything. No Mothership Core was on the way as I expected it. He just started it. There we go. And Kenji will now scout, sees the 2 gates, the second gate completing, and in a very, very nice reaction, attempts to retreat with the probe. That is eventually going to get sniped. It was not a zealot that came out of that gateway. It was a stalker. Stalker standing next to the ramp here. There is a probe. Oh, nice little scouting here by Kenji. He's looking for proxies. Doesn't quite know what his opponent is up to, but there is one thing for sure. They are not doing the same exact build. And yeah, as you can see here, of course, we have this little Dark Shrine here coming right up for Kenji, but Kenji knows that this is not going to be very standard. The Mothership Core was pretty late, and there is no warp gate tech yet. There's a little skirmish here in the middle. Kenji almost losing a stalker here. Got to retreat that real quick. I don't know if he's gonna go for it. Death End is going for it. Photon overcharge is spent to save the this stalker's life, which we'll now use this time to regenerate a whole lot of shield. And Death End needs to get in there and needs to see this Dark Shrine. He's got 0, nil, nada detection right now. And no tech. Death End, oh my god, proxy robo facility. Well, that's gonna come in handy. Oh my goodness. And 3 gates, I really didn't see the 3rd gate. It was down there. There you go. So 3 gates, Stalker, no blink. Dark Shrine. DT spawned in the main base to try and harass this little army here. I'm a little bit surprised that Death End would go and try to snipe the Nexus. Is that really what he's doing? Now he's attacking the pros. Finally. DT going ham on those stalkers. Only hitting shield for now. I believe he got 1 stalker though. And what is there to defend? Nothing. There is a hidden Nexus here by Kenji, as well as a proxy pylon ready to warp in DTs. And I mean, DTs can eventually destroy all of this, of course. And is there... Okay, there's this very slow observer coming right along. Stalkers are being spawned here, reinforcing the army. This proxy pylon, will it be saved? Oh my god, observer is on the field. DTs are in the main right now. I haven't seen any of this. Well, this is quite weird. I missed the warp in of that DT, and I believe, yeah, he's got the whole 18. He's got the whole 18 kills here. But seriously, what is left for Kenji? He's got this hidden base, and Death End is not going to be happy about this, because otherwise, right now, he should be revealing himself. Kenji should be revealed, and he's not going to be, because he's got this very here hidden base, starting to produce a few probes here. Let's see where this is going. This DT's got 22 kills. And you know, right now, Death End is not really focusing on the DD Shrine. Well, I was a bit surprised, but I'm not really anymore. Because, you know, he's got the Observer, and he knows his opponent doesn't have any army left whatsoever. He's going to lose these buildings, and he's going to get revealed. Death End is in a less comfortable of a spot than what he could have been if he saved some of those probes and had some minerals to back it up. So right now, Death End is going to kill all the buildings in the old main. Kenji just transferred on the other side here. Let's see. Harvesters, 6 for 1. This one last probe doesn't do anything. Sentry has been warped in before the last gateway was unpowered here. Death End has not rebuilt their base. That's a weird sentence. Has not revealed their base and is being revealed. That's the first time I realized that. Anyway, he's got a pylon right here. Of course now, well... Huh, that's weird. So, Kenji just brought back... Huh. I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, you know your opponent has detection. You're gonna block him for a while here with this sentry. Doesn't have any gas. Yeah, this is not a good spot. I mean, he's gonna block him for a while. He's got 2 photon overcharge if he needs to. Oh my god, he must not lose the sentry. That was close. One stalker got caught on the high ground. Mothership core. Given vision. So those units can't be so close by. This is a tense moment. I mean... 2 assimilators gone down for Kenji. He's now... Oh my god, no, you can't lose this. 13 harvesters. If he gets a few, like... If he gets enough sentries here, I was going to say he will be able to block him on the back... On the, well, underground. Oh, he doesn't have a cyber core. My bad. That doesn't change anything anymore. So... Death End moves forward a little bit. Tries to... get a few shots off on this pylon. You want to unpower these this gateway. I'm not really sure Kenji can do anything here. You must not let him produce anything though. Because when he starts producing, if he gets those 2 gateways, he's gonna start producing stuff. That's definitely not what you want. Time Warp cast upon the Archon. One of them will fall down. One Stalker goes down for it only. This photon overcharge is efficient, but not enough. Sentry goes down. No units are left for Kenji. But I mean, yeah, you gotta power this. But still, that's a lot of stuff. Death End lost for that. Huh. And Kenji is actually making his way back out of this. He's got no units, but he has the Mothership core. He doesn't have a 3rd photon overcharge, of course. Meanwhile, there is another time warp, and let's see. When does this end? I don't remember exactly when it was cast. So, photon overcharge ends here. Oh my goodness. 2 stalkers were warped in. This is really, really tense. And, if there is a complete surround by probes, this could be real big trouble. Mothership core will go down here. Kenji going to lose his own. One Stalker of Death End goes down. Another one is really close to dying, and Death End leaves the game. Kenji wins again with the most obnoxious and weird game I've seen in a really long while. Death End, yeah, exactly. So sound is fine. Okay, I saw that. Maybe not now. Crazy game. GG. Definitely GG. That was good. That was a weird game, but a good game nonetheless. Crazy game. I was sure Death End had this in the pocket, but maybe not. So, this brings us to game number 3. It is now 2-0 for Miraculous Gaming against Boreal eSports, and someone from Boreal will have to go back to this and make them come back, make us come back. Let's see here. Doesn't seem like he's here. Where are you? I just send them a message real quick. Not sure that's gonna be the guy. It's going to be confirming with our players real quick. If that could give me some time to eat, I would really, really appreciate it. Because it's starting to be cold, and I don't like cold food. Unless it's ice cream. Ice cream is awesome. Just a little background music here because we are on a little bit of a downtime. Song is so, oh my god, I understand that you can, okay, that's better, oh yeah, bam, I don't even know if you guys can hear it, oh maybe, yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna give him a prop because I really like his music. I'm just playing these songs off of bandsound.com, royalty-free music. There's a, you can play the song directly on the website. That's really cool. I'll definitely use it in the coming Clan Wars and my January streams. Okay, so it seems Rise Willis. Oh, there he is. Having a little bit of fun. It seems Rise Willis joined the team yesterday. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. You guys must hear this in the microphone. I'm sorry. I'm getting tweets all over the place. I don't even know his race. He's a Terran. So TVP. So let me remind you guys, because I'm not on the game screen right now, that it's 2-0 for Miraculous Gaming. And Rice Willis will play, on Nimbus. Nimbus is going to be our map. And I don't know if this guy plays mech or bio. I have never, ever seen him play. So that's definitely going to be interesting. Let's stop the music a little bit here. There you go. Thank you. Alright. So, let's invite Mr. Rise Willis and Mr. What's his name? Miraculous Gaming's Kenji, for Kenji. Here they are. So we are ready when they are. I just jumped on this dude. Okay, so you're gonna reverse all kill? Welcome to the team, by the way. Good luck, have fun, good game. Once again, Kenji won the first two maps. And now we're gonna have a TVP on Nimbus. Hopefully this gets interesting. I mean, it is interesting, but hopefully this map is interesting as well. 4-player map with the a particularity of having a very safe first expansion, depending on the position where they spawn, though. And that is an advantageous position for our Terran player. But we'll get back to it. Those players are starting their reduction right now in game number 3. Spawning in the bottom right corner for Miraculous Gaming, it's for Kenji, who won the first two maps, gave his team a nice, comfortable 2-0 lead. Now it's up to this dude. Welcome to the team, Rise Willis, for Boreal eSports. First time playing in a clan war for Boreal. Actually, first day. I don't even think it's been 24 hours since he's been with us, so... well, hopefully... he gets some fans right now by bringing us back into this game. You definitely don't want to hit the 3-0 mark in the best of 7, where it's really reverse all kill or nothing. But as I was saying, of course, Rise Willis will benefit a really safe expansion. But for Kenji, I mean, of course, you put yourself in this position, it seems pretty safe, right? But the Terran is right here in the bottom left corner, so he's got Like, he could drop this expansion in maybe 10 seconds. Like, from the natural. From the third here. You boost and boom, you drop. That's maybe 10 seconds. Like, it's really close. And it's really dangerous. So, I'm wondering when, first off, when are players going to realize this? And how are they going to react? So maybe 4Kenji will try to expand there first. That could be a thing. He's going to go out on the map with this first probe here, and he's going to scout. And I mean, that's logical. Scouting in this position, in this direction first, is logical, now that I think of it. Because you definitely want to... You don't care if your opponent is up there in the top right. You want to know if he's in the dangerous position here, which is the case. And Rise Willis did the same. He went up in the left corner, upper left corner, upper left corner. And he's going to scout his opponent last. For Kenji, I'm not really sure what he's doing right now. Is it just like, no. He definitely gave this probe a mission to go maybe in the back here. Maybe this is going to be a proxy. Oh my god, look at this. There's no way this isn't a proxy. And he's going to reverse the advantage and take this proxy position to his own advantage, because you can drop here, from here, real quick to here. With what is very likely to be oracles. Rise Willis, slightly supply blocked, maybe a little bit nervous, which would be totally understandable. Tries to get a few shots off a probe, which will get backed out instantly by 4Kenji. SCV scouting out this potential proxy, this potential but pretty obvious proxy position here. And in fact, it's not going to be a thing. I was expecting to see a pylon drop down here, which is not going to be the case. And oh my god, the jukes. Oh, the jukes! Coming from this Reaper. Oh my god, and he got a kill too. It's a Reaper kill. It's a pro kill. First blood has been spilled by the Reaper of Rise Willis. And he's even going to survive to tell his story. STV here, still scouting the middle of the map, trying to spot an eventual proxy, but it's not going to be the case. Proxy building or proxy pylon, maybe. Who knows? Reaper comes back, more for scouting purposes than anything. Kenji will not lose a probe here, will only lose a little bit of mining time. A second probe goes down though, but this time the Reaper will not survive as this sentry goes ham and slam dunks his face for an easy first kill. Sentry says, I'm doing the job. What have you done, Stalker? Landed a few shots? I slam dunked his face. So, Rise Willis. I focused a lot on the Reaper thingies, but Rise Willis is on the rise. Rise Willis' aggression is on the rise. I'm gonna keep that one for myself. Stim pack is on the way. Not going to be completed for when this first aggression occurs. 9 Marines. A second sentry here. There shouldn't be anything really. Kenji doesn't quite know about this yet. Now 1 Marine will try to go up the ramp here. Will get blocked off by 2 force fields. And it was a little bit misplaced. Yeah, you can see that right here. There's a little gap. The Marine would probably not have escaped though. There were 2 sentries and this Stalker would have landed another shot, but just for safety reasons. Oh my god, Rise! You know what you're doing, buddy! Oh my goodness. And he'll scan and kill the Observer right off the bat. Both players are on two bases. No third started for whichever players. For Kenji, slightly supply block. This will be solved right away. Oh my god, not really. Oh, the Nexus will save him though. And how weird is this? How weird is this that it's the second game that he gets a hidden Nexus Of all the buildings he could have built up there, it's the least... it's the one I would have expected the least. He even fakes to be sending a probe out to the third, trying to expand. And, well, he's actually on 3 Nexus. 3 Nexis right now. What's the plural of Nexus? Is it really... Do the casters usually say Nexus? 3 Nexuses? Or Nexi, like Colossi? I don't know. Maybe I'll ask an English teacher and be looked upon in a very weird way. Anyway, Rice Willis is going ham on the aggression right now. Few Marines will die thanks to this force field, but oh my goodness, there's a little gap once again. It seems like this one was misplaced, and no more force field. That's really unfortunate for Kenji, even though he's got this third Nexus up there. He doesn't quite have the units to deal with this right now. Voldon overcharge has been started. He's got those, well, I'm going to say reinforcing gateways. He's going to be able to warp in a few units. He's banking a lot of money though, and he's going to be supply blocked. That's really not a good situation for the Protoss player right now. Does he have a second? Yeah, he's got a... Oh, it's an Immortal. I thought it was a second Colossus. Oh, that's bizarre. That's really strange. He doesn't have extended thermal lance. He has a... he does have upgrades on the way, but so does Risewell. It's actually +1 attack is almost complete. He's focusing this Nexus. Few of his units are... Oh my god, if he gets the Colossus, this is so big. Force field will eventually block the units off, and this Colossus will live to see another day. But meanwhile, I mean, this base is really being put to use. There is a probe here that will get killed. There we go. Risewell is sitting at 103 supply. Only one Evo engineering bay, Evo chamber. Only one engineering bay. +1 has been completed. Now +1 armor is being added on. He doesn't have combat shield. Huh, that's quite a shame at this point in time in the game. But yeah, up to 4 medevacs. There is a sneaky little widow mine as well. Scans, sees the army. If he clicks one of these Colossi, he's going to know that there is no completed range upgrade. Stamps forward. Widow mine does get killed. One of the Colossi goes down though. Charge is not quite done yet for Kenji, and anyway, there are enough force fields. There were enough force fields. There aren't anymore to block this ramp off. If Rise Willis is aware of his minimap, he knows there's an observer here now. Really doesn't know about this hidden base and must be wondering what the hell is his opponent up to. He's got a command center. He'll think he's ahead, and that's where he's wrong. I mean, poor Kenji is sitting on 66 harvesters versus 57, so quite even. There's under 10 difference in the harvester count, but you know there's always those sneaky little mules that the Terrans like to use. So usually you'd see their income basically equal, but there's this hidden base that gives such an advantage to Kenji right now. +1 has been completed for the Protoss player. +2 is well on the way. Not being chrono boosted at the moment, but remember, that's another advantage. He's got 3 Nexuses worth of chrono boost he can use. Some Vikings are being added on. The observer is right here. He sees the army, and let's see here if we're going to have an engagement. I feel like for Kenji's army is a little bit out of position. He could. Does he have... Oh my god, he does have Storm. I missed Storm. And yeah, that's a big thing. He's not out of the position as long as he has Storm. Especially if he's forcing Risewell to fight into chokes. He's going to be storming those chokes like there's no tomorrow. Oh my god, barely missing the observer here. Nexus number 4 is going down. And that's exactly the situation I was thinking about. I mean, Rise Willis thinks I got my third base ahead of my opponent. I'm ahead. Storm preemptively splitting, that's good. Third Storm didn't do much. The first two Storms, though, basically killed the whole Viking army, and force fields very well placed here by ForKenji, and this army is basically dead, so to speak. And ForKenji is going to be on the full attack mode. He doesn't have any more storms, but he's got Archons, he's got upgrades. 2-2 versus 1-1, I believe it is. 2-2 versus 1-1 indeed, and +2 has just been started. Oh my goodness, this hidden third base. I mean, it's so weird because you kind of only expect that in, what, like Bronze League or something like that? And it works, it actually does work because you don't expect it. Some aggression here with DTs. Scan goes down, all the DTs will be killed, but not without denying this third base to Rise Willis. Rise Willis on the defensive mode here, tries to come out of his base, but force field blocks his way. And this base shall go down. Nothing to repair it. Rise Willis is getting a few kills. Oh my god, does he save it? He does! Holy shit! That was unexpected. It went all the way back down to 20 HP, I think I saw. Wow. And ForKenji, I believe, saw these medevacs leave, and oh yeah, he's got DTs all over the place. He knows what's up. Mothership Core is there, though. He could have recalled to this Nexus. Photon Overcharge is being cast upon these units. Storms all over the place once again, and the units will be here in time. Only cannon in casualties, and most of the units lost are on the on Rise Willis' side. Basically putting those guys even. No storms are defending this base here, but I mean, he's gonna mine this out, and it's never going to be started. Calling it right now. It's not going to be scouted. So we've got ghosts now for Rise Willis. We've got +2 attack almost complete, but his opponent is going to be 3-3, and that's going to be one hell of a problem. He needs detection here. He does in the main base, but is it going to be enough? There was a Warp Wrist not long ago. Where is it? Warp Wrist is dead. One of the units he lost during the last attack. Few EMPs are ready to go. Only 3 though. Medevac count is very low. And the Viking count is literally none. There's no Viking. Which happens to be good news, because there's no Colossi, I just realized. He's been producing from those, Robo facilities. I'm sorry guys, I just alt-tabbed by mistake, so... He's been producing from those Robo facilities, but only Immortals. Widowmine is ready to get some damage done, and it... Oh my god, barely! I thought it was in range. It will finally explode, dealing considerable damage, but not a lot considering the size of ForKenji's army, and that's going to be a big engagement. Storm lands on the drones, on the ghosts, and ForKenji still has a quite nice army, but there is no storm anymore. Only a handful of force fields, well, enough for a Guardian Shield maybe that would come in handy. And Rise Willis lands all the EMPs he can. Most of these units don't have any shield anymore. SCVs are being pulled. Units are being lifted out of this third, and it's a massacre. 94 now. Man, the splash damage of those Archons was just insane. 3-3 versus 2-2, that's so big of a difference, and I bet Rise Willis does not understand what's happening. How was he able to get such a big army on 2 bases? Well, that's the thing, he never was on 2 bases. He was on 3 bases all along, and this game is over, folks. It's going to be 3-0 for Miraculous Gaming. ForKenji showing us the power of Protoss's hidden bases. Oh my god. Let's update the score right away. There we go. So 3-0 right now for Miraculous Gaming. Who is going to be the champion? Who will answer the call for Boreal and land at least a few games? I mean, the Reaver's all kill is, I guess, unlikely. Maybe not. But it's going to be hard, for sure. Poke, poke. So who's this guy? So we played Overgrowth, Merry-Go-Round, and Nimbus. Alright, so let's close a few. Food. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. What's it called? The winter map. So King Sejong Station it will be. Let's create this and invite for Kenji and Mr. Legend here. That's a little bit. It must be him. Yes, it must. Boo to you. I don't actually know why I got a notification for that. It seems someone is now in Miraculous Gaming and wasn't before. So 2 players in lobby. It seems we're good to go. I put myself as a referee. Good luck, have fun, good game, and game is starting. I'll take a few bites if you don't mind, so I'll be silent while this game starts. So freaking hungry. And I think it's worse. It's the last time. If I don't have time to eat before a clan war, I'll just skip it. I just won't eat. I'm not gonna carry food in my face for the whole thing. Alright. And here we go, guys. Game number 4. And this guy right here. Our purple Protoss spawning in the bottom right corner of King Sejan Station. Playing for Miraculous Gaming. He won the last 3 games and is 1 game away from an all kill tonight. It is for Kenji. And his opponent, the one and only, the almighty, 2nd place finisher at Dreamland 2014. He was under another name then though, but he is, nonetheless, Boreal Legend. A legend he is, indeed, and I am really anxious to see how this will go, because I really want us to win at least 1 game. It's not a good feeling to be all killed, especially like 2 days after beating Dust 5-2. I mean, yeah. We've got the players to do this, guys. And now it's Legend's turn to strike upon the mighty Protoss. Not a whole lot of hidden bases to take here, really. Like, maybe this one on the far side. But, yeah, it's not going to be in vision of this watchtower whatsoever. So, I guess he could do that. Then again, it may totally be a coincidence, and he never does hidden bases, and now he did it twice in a row. Who knows? I hear buzzing in my headphones. Do you guys get buzzing? Like, from the sound of the game? Or is it the map that does that? Not entirely sure. It almost seemed as if someone was talking in my headset. It was weird. Anyway, for Kenji is the first player to scout right now. Sees the factory being added on right after the barracks. Reactor is being produced at the moment. And there is an SCV almost. We'll just follow it, I guess. Yep, let's see what he sees. Oh my god, he scouts the Nexus. Pretty much knows what's up. Mothership Core is on the way, being Crota boosted. This SCV should make it out alive, though. Sees the 2nd pylon. And sees the 3rd one is down. No problem, so no proxies are possible at this point in time. That's always a good tip. If you are missing, when you scout, you need to see 3 pylons at this time of the game. About, well, 4:15, I guess you could say. There's probably a scientific timing to know exactly when, depending on the build, but I am not a Protoss player, and I'm not a Terran player, so I wouldn't know. I would not know. A Protoss player, I mean. Oh my god. I need to eat. I need to step up my eating game. And I need to drink as well, but I do not need to step up my drinking game, because that sounds weird. Anyway, Legend is on the field with these 2 Hellions. Mothership Core is ready. And let's see, is he going to make it here? No, there was a 2nd pylon added on, and this Stalker prevents any run-by whatsoever. Legend, however, will successfully save this Hellion from death. Probe is on the field for Kenji. No, it's double Widowmine. Interesting. So I'm curious to see where he's gonna plant those. Maybe one in. He's going out with them. Oh, and they've been planted. I guess he expects aggression because he saw this probe, which is not going to be the case. In fact, there is. Yeah, we've got. There isn't really a more standard build right now in the current meta. And 4Kenji preemptively removes all of the probes from his expansion. What the hell was that? I had a DOS window open up. What the hell is wrong with my computer? Okay, sorry guys. I guess I don't know if you guys saw that. It only lasted 1 second, but anyway. gateway gets added on, trying to prevent run-bys here. It's going to complete the wall, and there you go. With this pylon, no can do. I don't even think Hellions can fit through here. And 4KG was forced to lose a whole bunch of mining time. This space would have been saturated for so long. That's a big loss for him. Because there isn't a single Widowmine drop on the way for Legend. I mean, there isn't even a starport. No starport. No starport, no Widowmine drops. It's going to be mech all the way. All day, every day. Mech or Riot. You guys can have fun in the chat, by the way, with that. Third CC is complete. We're only running on 3 gases to do that as well. Huh, that's interesting. Anyway, Twilight Council was added on by 4KG. He's getting Blink. Also getting a Robo base. So we are going to have eventual Colossi with this. This Hellion tries to burn a Warp Gate, which is not going to happen. The flames bounce off the shield, and the Hellion has to back out. He could have sniped a few probes though. He had the time. 4KG will break his own contain. Self-established contain. Will unpower one of his warp gates and will supply lock himself doing so. But I mean, when you gotta go, you gotta go. And he says, now's the time for me to move out. Observer is on the field as well. Widowmine had moved a little bit from this ramp to this ramp and was scouted pretty easily. There is a... And I don't have one of his units. Okay, so he saw one Immortal come out. There are 2 gates. 4 gates at the moment. And 4KG is going to try to go from the backside here. Break the rocks. Let's see what are the defenses here. Mostly they are in the main. That's going to be useful for... what was that? Was that an SCV? I think so. Either way, there was a Terran unit there, so... Oh, it's going to be Blink, of course. Blink just now finishes, with so many units here in the main. There's a little SimCity here that will play to 4KG's advantage. For now. Oh, double Hellbat drop. There are no units right now in 4KG's base. Of course, as I say that, he spawns 4 Stalkers. There is no proxy pylon anyway, so reinforcements would have come from the base either way. And eventually 4KG seeing, well, he got a few shots, he got a few tank shots in the head, so you really don't want to blink into this. And he just leaves. Goes back to his base, trying to establish a 3rd base, and right now Hellbats are trying to fight the Stalkers, and I don't know if that's going to be a good trade. Blinks out, gets a 3rd Stalker, another blink forward here, and eventually all the Hellbats will go down. That's 4 Hellbats for 3 Stalkers and a Photon Overcharge, and in the meantime, Hellions tried to come down here, maybe try to get a few, try to roast a few probes. Not going to happen, as this Nexus was not quite completed. Legend will come out of his base and try to establish himself for a 3rd base, which of course is seen by 4KG with this well-placed Observer. Definitely well-placed Observer. I think it's interesting that that Legend keeps a nice balance between Hellions and Hellbats right now. I mean, he's got the map control. Kind of? No, not really. No, you're never gonna have the map control. He tries to have the map control, but he does not even know about this army coming to him. 4KG now rocking 2 Immortals. He doesn't have a Colossi yet. I mean, the Robobay was produced, but was never used. It was cancelled. Oh, my bad. It was cancelled. Dark Shrine is almost 3/4 of the way. High sec auto tracking, so range for the planetary fortresses and the and the planetary fortresses, and right now Legend is way out of, oh my god, that's a massacre once again. He may even lose this, unsieges the tanks, but the damage has been done. He could back out of there. He could back out of there. Doesn't lose a single stalker yet. Immortal tanks the siege tanks shots. And eventually, there was a little bit of mining time denied here. Some SCVs were killed. 9 workers killed for Kenji. There is an attempt from Legend here to try and break this contain. He's repositioning. Nothing's attacking in the air. He's got a few Vikings though, but these 2 observers are so key right now for Kenji. DTs are in the house. One of them is going to go up in the main. One of them is going ham on the SCVs. In the natural, some siege tanks will get shots here. Friendly, unfriendly units. Detection gone down here by Legend, but it's gonna be cancelled. The DT in the main will get killed, but not after getting. Oh my god, that's 23 workers killed. 24. It's not over yet. He's got 3 DTs here. No, wait, just 2 DTs and an observer. Does he even have a scan ready? No, he does not. Still another 15 seconds at least. And I mean, 24 workers killed. That's 13 just from the DTs. So this tech definitely paid for itself. Now Kenji is getting a 4th base. He's getting adding on 4 gateways right now. And he's got, my goodness, 6 immortals just dancing around here while the rest of his army is here. That means he's got 8 immortals. That's very high of an immortal count. He's getting charge lot. He's getting +2 attack. This second, oh my god, he's only got, he's lacking the upgrades right now. I don't know what these are though. +2 attack. +3 attack. So only 1 armory from the Terran player and only 1 forge working right now for Kenji. Hellbat drop once again, getting a few probes killed. Medevac will go down though, as this Hellbat was just dancing. Vikings will fall. The siege tank line is sieged up. And Kenji will just try to go around it. Of course, Legend knows about this. He had a scan going down all along. Doesn't know that his opponent is coming back, though. He sees him on the high ground now. He's going to try and get an advantageous situation here. Meanwhile, he's trying to deny this 4th base. Should probably warp those in. Hellbats to try and get the damage. Immortals, look at this. They're just eating through the Terran mech army, and none of them have fallen right now. All of the units are dead, and what can you do? Absolutely nothing. DTs even in the mix, and it's going to be GG. And for Kenji, all kills. Team Boreal eSports. Oh my god, that was not expected. I really expected a much closer fight than that. I mean, those games were kind of tight. It was damage done on both sides. It was really interesting. But in the end, Kenji prevails. And GG. Good games. Good games. And Miraculous Gaming takes the match 4-0. A clean swipe by Protoss player Kenji. Haven't even checked his rank right now. He's not top 100. He's 175th. With an even win-loss ratio, but still, he prevailed tonight. So GG, congratulations to Miraculous Gaming for a nice win. And it won't take long before we see each other again, guys, because, well, first of all, I'll put my webcam on. That's going to help. There we go, right this. And we have another clan war coming up tomorrow against Team Ascension. So, Team Ascension StarCraft tomorrow at 8 p.m. So guys, don't miss it. It's going to be on TL. It's going to be announced on Facebook and Twitter, of course. You guys can follow us on Twitter. Well, myself at BRLKdium and the team at Boreal underscore eSports for every single piece of news that we get from either of our divisions. And well, of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Of course, I mean, we wouldn't go anywhere without these guys. I'm talking, of course, of iWeb, Havoc Technologies, and Stinky Footboard. Our three sponsors here at Boreal eSports. I want to give a nice shout out to my own personal sponsors, CIPC.com, who is providing. I'm looking at behind here because my computer is there. They're providing the computer that's recording and streaming right now for your pleasure. And I will be signing out for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this clan war, even though it was short, only 4 games. The power of Protoss. GG boys. Yep, of course. And seriously, don't miss it. It's gonna be. It's really rare that we get to see back-to-back clan wars in the middle of the week. So I'm really counting on all of you. You guys are what, like 30 right now? Yep, 30 people. So I expect all of you guys to be here tomorrow and to bring a friend with you. Bring a friend. We've got free peanuts and pretzels. Alright guys, I'll be signing out. Thank you for watching and see you guys tomorrow at 8 for Boreal versus Team Ascension. Good night guys.